David, can we talk about the Danish String Quartet on February 10th at 7:30?
Very excited to have them. So this is one of the young hot quartets in the U.S. right now. Well, all over, in Europe as well. They give about 4 weeks every year to the U.S. and 2 two-week periods, and their agents are able to fill it up in like no time. So I'm really pleased that we were able to get in there and get them for the Kalamazoo debut, which will be very exciting.
Oh yeah, they're a fantastic quartet. If you look at our Facebook page, you will see an NPR interview by Scott Simon that was just posted on Saturday, the 14th of May. So all of this is very current. They are truly one of the great up and coming quartets. Tell us about their program.
So their program is actually really varied, quite interesting. They have a new commission, but in the middle of the program, which is what really interests me, are these Nordic folk songs. And they have an album that they've recorded recently of just Nordic folk songs. And it's interesting, when you listen to it, it's difficult to discern Nordic folk songs versus Celtic folk songs because there seems so much overlap. And then they're doing, of course, the Beethoven Opus 59 No. 2 to end it. So they're sort of all over the place in the program, really varied, and shows just what kind of musicians they are. I think they're extremely interested in all sorts of genres. And there's also something on our website that they did for NPR, in addition to the interview, a tiny desk concert.
Oh, right.
Which is really fun. Yeah.
Yeah, you should look that up because that will really give you an idea of how they can play. There is just one little scandal I need to mention, and that is that one of their members is not Danish.
He's Norwegian.
He's Norwegian.
Yes.
So we'll add a little lupus to that.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. But you mentioned the similarities between the Celtic folk songs and the Danish folk tradition. Do you think that has anything to do with proximity to the sea?
Very possibly. I mean, maybe geographically too.
Mm-hmm. They're not that
terribly far apart. Yeah. But yeah, it may very well have to do with that. And certainly what you would hear, for instance, Scottish folk songs with that drone of the bagpipe is very, very present in the Nordic tradition as well. So.
It's a fantastic quartet, and you should not miss it. And we will attempt to learn how to pronounce their Danish names properly.
We'll work on that. We got some time.
While we're working on that, yes, for their February 10th concert at Dalton Recital Hall at 7:30 p.m. The Danish String Quartet.